Well, folks, I know it's early. You might be out getting supplies or milking the cows or feeding the horses or going to town, church house, or get some groceries or whatever and that. This is officially the documentary of how much I fucking hate bugs. Now, I know they feed other creatures because nature has a way of, going in a circle and all. The circle of life. Don't be starting singing the Lion King and shit. But all that aside, I hate fucking bugs. Flies, beer flies, fruit flies, gnats, mosquitoes. I don't give a shit what they're called. And I know birds probably eat them, and the snakes eat them, and the spiders probably eat them, but all that fucking side, I don't want them in my fucking house. They're disturbing my peace to the point of I'm gonna jump off the roof head first. Just kidding. But all that aside, folks, just for the record, do not buy Hot Shot. I don't know if I'm legal to even say the name of the Hot Shot Flying Insect Killer from Dollar General store. Shit don't work. I sprayed a fruit fly right directly and he's still flying in my freaking ears and shit drives me nuts. Last year, I only seen one mosquito. This year, I can't even sit on the porch at night. Thousands of them, bazillions of them, because all the freaking rain. We're getting April showers in August. Mother Nature needs a fucking serious attitude adjustment, I believe, and some Prozac, in my opinion. I don't mean to get loud, but hey, I'm a very opinionated old bastard. The original bastard child, Keith Maynard. I hope you hear this, motherfucker. Yeah, that was our song, man. I'm a lonely bastard child. I know you're a bastard too, man. I feel your loss. Hope you're out of jail now. Quit selling fucking weed and pills to fucking kids. And rest in peace, Grandma Mary. You know Keith Maynard, and I call you out by your name, motherfucker. You were a good friend, but you went fucking jangled on a lot of folks. Just jangled. Made no sense anymore. Super Keith, and that's why you're not in the band no more, bro. But all that aside, I don't know if you get this on there or not, but I hate fucking bugs was the topic. I don't know where I got into that other subject. Like one right here. And Hot Shot Flying Insect Killer. It's cheaper than Raid, but does not work worth a shit. This little motherfucker. I go fucking Bruce Lee on him, just snatch him out of the air. Well, I got them roller tapes, the old-fashioned roller tapes. They've been around since I was a little guy. In the farms, they put them out in the barn. You know what I mean? They still work. I got about 14 confirmed kills on. I just rolled that one out about a half hour ago. It would help if I was a better homemaker, or what do you call it? God damn, motherfuckers. It would help if I smelled better. If I could take a fucking hot shower somewhere and exfoliate, I wouldn't smell like a goddamn beer can, because they, motherfucker, land on me again. You're gone. Sorry about my language, folks. But all that aside, I hate bugs. And all this rain and stuff, and plus, well, my sink probably stinks. My sink stinks, yeah. I just wrote a new song. All that aside, I'm just being fucking stupid. cutting some rug here. I don't know. Not even cutting rug because there ain't no woman here to cut the rug with. But I did manage to tidy up the hideout, and the next phase of the mission is to vacuum. Then the next phase is to sweep and mop in the kitchen with some bleach, burn them motherfuckers out like napalm type shit. I know they don't like deep woods off, which I'm covered in right now. Probably doesn't help I ain't took a shower in about a week and a half, and I don't really give a shit. Nobody's got to smell me except me. But all that aside, ain't summer fun? Hope everybody's having fun fishing and camping and barbecuing and kayaking and traveling, going on vacation, maybe a hotel with some air conditioning. Yeah, air conditioning. Yeah, I just wrote another song. Ouch. Needless to say, it's been about a week or so on my ribs. They ain't fully functional yet to cut the grass, and then it's sunny for 5 minutes, and then it's torrential downpours for 10 minutes, and then it's sunny again. Oh yeah, grass. I'm gonna need a fucking hay baler. I'm a silly bastard sometimes, but I'm glad I made it to 52. I think it was last Saturday, not yesterday, but. And I feel bad I didn't make it to the church house for the past 2 Sundays, and, well, hopefully God's not upset with me. But, I hate bugs. Even people that bug you. Can't hate them. Don't have to like it, but you gotta love it. I'm gonna get a tattoo here on my chicken chest, which hasn't been worked out in years, of a big H. Put an H on it and handle it, soldier. I don't know, I don't know. It's been weird weather. I don't know. Shit fucks with my head. But I hate bugs. And, oh yeah. Well, I don't want to mention the manufacturer's name so I don't get into trouble or politically incorrect, but shit don't do nothing. And I was hacking and puking all day yesterday. I closed all the doors and windows and sprayed the whole fucker down. And the bugs are still going fucking berserk in here. Hi, it's not just life. It's an adventure. Sometimes it's easy. Sometimes it's frustrating. Sometimes it's miserable. And other times it's good, bad, ugly, or mental. I'd go outside and try to catch some sunshine. Maybe, the grass is all wet now again. I was about ready to go attempt to push my tank mower around and tidy up the yard. So I figured I'd just stay busy in here. Sunday, what the fuck? Day of rest. And I start looking around and see bags and garbage and shit piling up from food I eat. I just throw the Hot Pocket boxes all over the kitchen. Who gives a fuck? I don't. But all that aside, I forgot where I was going with that. But I'm going to attempt, after my ribs get better and my abscessed tooth stops abscessing, making me sick to fucking death, I'm going to attempt to pick up my guitar Grace and open up the book and play some of my originals for you folks to enjoy. If anybody's even watching this, I have no idea. I just want to leave something behind in case I go, because every day I write the book. Whatever, fuck. Every day I wake up, I never know if I'm gonna make it. And that's the truth. But I believe I made my peace with God and the Holy Spirit and Jesus and the blood of Christ. I don't know. That might turn a lot of folks off because they don't understand, or no one's ever taught them about that kind of stuff. But I raised my kids that way, and I didn't cram feed it or force feed it to them, because words that are whispered soak into your soul more so than words that are yelled or screamed or hollered or fucking loud shit. Words that are whispered, whisper, makes your ears want. What did he say? Oh, makes your ears want to listen harder than if someone's saying, oh, goddamn, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, go to church, See the difference? Words that are whispered soak into your ears and into your soul. I don't know, I've learned a lot of crazy shit in my day, but that's the truth. Words that are whispered. Sound, not necessarily the sound of silence, but words that are whispered. My grandpa always talked in a gentle, whispering voice. But when he spoke, I listened. I was like, when E.F. Hutton speaks, people listen. I don't know if anybody remembers that commercial from years and years ago. But yeah, I don't know the philosophy on that. But what the philosophy or the topic was today is I hate bugs, and they're driving me insane. But I got a couple of them, and the roll tapes, true story. Hotshot Flying Insect Killer, no, rip-offs, con artists. Oh yeah, it kills up to 4 weeks. Yeah, bullshit. Why are they still fucking with me? Yeah, I got screens and shit on the, you know what I mean? My buddy John just brought me a fresh screen. And some fresh wader boots. I might just go fucking wading. Hopefully I don't fall over and fill the boots up and drown. There's a fucking thought, huh? Hey, you're never too old to do goofy shit, you know what I mean? And if we can't laugh at ourselves and accept ourselves just as we are, you know what I mean? How can we laugh at all? I mean, we're all fuck-ups. We're all doing fucked up shit in one way or another, shape or form, good, bad, or ugly, or mental. All of us. I don't care who it is, where you come from, what your culture is, what your color of your skin. We're all fuck-ups. Oh, back, all that aside, back to the topic of I hate bugs. Hate them with a passion. And I know God, they're God's creatures too. I mean, I like bumblebees. I was walking down the driveway yesterday to go get some groceries, and a gigantic praying mantis came running out of the weeds, crossed the driveway, stopped right at my feet. I was like, was this a sign, God? what are you trying to teach me from this vision here? So I picked him up. He was gigantic. He was about as long as my hand. And I looked at him, and he looked at me, and he batted me on the nose. I don't know if that was, I don't know what that was. I said, yeah, I talked to him. I said, hey, little buddy, what are you doing? He come running right at me like he was going to jump on me, pounce on me like a pit bull going, oh, there's a stranger here. I'm getting him. I don't know what he was doing, but yeah, he was looked like an old grandpa. He was gigantic. I love praying mantises. I don't know what it is about them creatures. It was probably the Bruce Lee technique. Because I watched a lot of Bruce Lee and read a lot of his books about Wing Chun and different stuff. And that's why I put my boy into Shotokan karate. But all that aside, I mean, a praying mantis to me is not a bug. They eat the bugs or whatever they eat, grass or I don't know what they eat. But and even the fruit flies and the house flies and the mosquitoes, God created them. So don't have to like them, but we gotta love them. But I'll smash them with my modified fly swatter. I gotta get a new fly swatter. But fruit flies have noses better than coon hounds. Because like if after supper you have a can of beer and you know, just watching a movie or something, and then the next thing you know, there's 100 fucking fruit flies on the top of it trying to get drunk or something. I don't know. I don't know how they smell so good, but they don't smell good to me, but I'm saying they have good sniffers. My sniffer's pretty well fucked up. I've had facial reconstructive surgery about, I don't know, 4 or 5 times. You know, get in fights, get smashed, you know, I don't know. Crashing and different things. But in the, out my window, I got these snapdragons, and they're weeds, but they have beautiful flowers, and the bumblebees like them. And all I see, like early in the morning or whatever, in the evening, whatever, is the bumblebees getting the nectar and spreading the goodness. And bumblebees are good. They're not, I don't consider bumblebees bugs. Mainly the fruit flies, the house flies. They're like flies on shit. That's what they eat. They only live 24 hours. So what purpose are they serving? And the mosquitoes, they're dangerous. Lyme disease, West Nile flu, whatever the fuck, Ebola, whatever the hell if they bite somebody that's got some HIV, and then they bite you, then what? Hello? Frightening creatures. I don't even know what purpose they serve. If I had enough money this month, I would have bought a bug light, but what happened, I had a bug light for a couple of years, but what happened was all the birds disappeared. No birds were coming around no more. Because they eat the moths and stuff like that. Now, I don't consider moths bugs either. I think they're creatures from God. Especially the lunar moths. I had one that was big as my fucking hand. Sitting right in my hand the one night. And it was the prettiest camouflage colors you could ever imagine. Just a beautiful creature. And my phone fucked up. I took a picture, but my phone fucked up and I lost the picture of it. But all that aside, I've seen a lot of monarchs too. The orange ones and the black and yellow ones. They fly all the way up from South America to get here or to go to Canada. I mean, such a frail creature can travel that many miles in the air with all the winds and tornadoes and storms and hurricanes and shit. That amazes me. And they say that, well, I'm not going to say who they is, but they say that the butterfly is a sign of good fortune. Same with ladybugs. Now, I don't consider ladybugs bugs. The farmers loose them out in the fields in boxes, thousands and bazillions of them, and they eat the bad bugs. Wow, I'm long-winded today. Must be Sunday. I feel like a preacher. Maybe somebody will hear it. Maybe somebody won't. But all that aside, I'll be back. I'm gonna light a cigarette. Well, oh, am I back? Hello? Okay. I had this brainstorm while I was on the crapper. I usually come up with my best songs and thoughts when I'm on the crapper in the morning. About a portable, like maybe I don't know, 25-ounce beer can size bug zapper. You can put it right on your camp table, and runs off a battery or something, non-electric, so you don't need electric, just carry it with you. Well, I shared this with a friend of mine, and she said they already invented them. Here, I'm ready to go to the Library of Congress and get rich and finally have a few dollars in my pocket. So much for that idea, shot down in flames. But it was a good idea. Somebody else stole it from me years ago, and now they're getting rich, and I'm still poor. But all that, the topic is how I hate bugs, but not all bugs. I like crickets. They sound pretty in the morning. You know, bright and early, you hear the crickets. I don't like those big ones, the cicadas. They'll perch on the side of a tree and I don't know, it just doesn't sound like music to me. Nature has music in it. Everything has music in it. Even like, okay, just tapping on the table, that's music. In nature, I was thinking the other day, I was sitting at the picnic table and just looking up at the trees and stuff and downtown and that. And nature has a way of making humans feel very small and weak. And I say that to say this. Because of like the vastness of nature, like the 50-foot tall trees we used to cut down and stuff like that, and the vines and the leaves and the weeds and the grass and the dandelions and whatever else, nature in general, the animals, all of it, all of the nature. When the humans are all gone and there's none of us left because of our stupidity or whatever happens, revelations or whatever, it's already destiny and fate. It's written in Revelations in the Bible. I'm no preacher, but I'm a sinner just like the rest of everybody, and I already told you all that. But nature will bounce back. All these skyscrapers and stuff, you see it in some of these Hollywood movies, all the vines growing up, eventually all that concrete and steel and everything will be disintegrated by nature. The roots. You see flowers growing up on the sidewalk slabs, stuff like that. And even the bugs, the roaches. You know what I mean? Can you hear the words coming out of my face? How in the hell has fucking roaches lasted as long as they have? I don't think the rats will make it, but the bugs will. There's more bugs on this planet than humans. But they all serve a purpose, and God made them for some strange reason. I don't know why. Maybe it was after Adam and Eve disobeyed God and took a bite out of the mushroom or apple or whatever it was. And I don't know, maybe it's our punishment. Is this just a big planet of a colony of being punished? Is that what it's all about? I don't know. I know half of us are going to get punished. The other half are going to get their wings and be on the other side of the river, next to the tree of life and the golden road. And I believe that, and I know that to be true. Well, I'm getting kind of long-winded. So that's what I got for you today, this Sunday. Thank you for tuning in to the radio show. If you're actually tuning in, might just learn something. Can learn a lot from a dummy. And I'm a dummy sometimes. Well, most of the time. Alright then. Peace be with you and yours. God bless. And safe travels. In Jesus' name, amen.